For my final video, I thought about making, kind of my similar style video where I poke fun at myself and I poke fun at things, and I kind of wanted to make a silly video kind of about the end, about this whole experience. But when I really thought about it, and I was making the video, I kind of came to the realization that I couldn't do that. That I really needed to express to everyone that this experience really meant something to me. That being an RBC p2p blogger and working on this team made a big difference in my life. And it's been a year now, and I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of things in this year. So I decided I need to just make a video a little more serious. When I first got the job, I kind of wondered if I was really deserving of it, because I didn't really think I had that much to offer as far as budgeting and financial issues and understanding of those things. I mean, how was I going to, teach people about that when I barely know about it myself? And I think that eventually became the point. I didn't know how to budget my money very well. I didn't know what it was like to try and save money, or to try and build your credit, or get a loan, or deal with student loans. And when I went to the boot camp, I realized that all of us had different experiences with money. All of us saw money in a different way, and all of us treated money differently. After I got the job, I began to think about the way that I see money, and I began to think about the problems with the way that I see money. RBC p2p for me was more than just a job. It kind of was a mission for me to kind of figure out my independence financially. It wasn't easy at the beginning. I was very naive, and that was kind of my thing, and my blogs kind of continued like that, my videos kind of continued like that. That was hard for me at the same time, because I have this niche where I was someone who had kind of been spoiled their entire lives, and I was trying to figure out my independence. And it was really hard, because I was writing about things that were actually going on in my life and experiencing them at the same time. But the things I was writing about were real, but at the same time it was a job. So I would be learning and working and learning and then experiencing it in life all at the same time. And sometimes that got pretty heavy. Well, I think the obvious answer is that financial independence is being free from debt and being free from any restraints that you don't want to be there financially. So, if you choose to take on a loan for a specific reason, and you can handle that loan and you can pay for it, whether it be a mortgage or some other loan for a specific reason, some investment or something like that, and you can handle it and you're paying it off, and then that was your choice. I mean, you're financially free, because although you may have debt, you have the money to pay for it, you have the income to handle it, and it's something that you chose to do. I think that when you're not independent financially, you lose your choices. You have to do things to survive as opposed to do things because you want to. It should be something that assists you in your life but doesn't define your life. And it shouldn't be something that is the purpose of your life, but it should be something that can be used to enhance your life. I mean, that's really idealistic, and that's something that we all hope for, but I think that's something that's possible. I think that's something that I've been able to begin to see moments of that financial independence. Won't say that I'm not that naive, spoiled little rich kid anymore, because I still feel like I am in a lot of ways, and I'm very lucky, but I do believe that I know how to become financially independent. I do believe that I have learned those skills, and I will continue to learn them. The only way that I could do that is for me to commit to wanting to learn about it, and then I started learning about it, and RBC p2p provided that for me. And it's really good that I learned that. It's really good that I made that commitment, because like I said, my father lost his job recently, and I have to pick up the slack. I have to start taking on more responsibilities myself. You need to make the decision before the choice comes out. That's what my mom always used to say. You need to decide if you're not going to drink before you go to a party. You need to decide if you're not going to smoke before your friends offer you a cigarette. You need to decide if you're going to cheat before someone offers you to cheat. And that's what I was always taught, because once you're there in that moment, you can't be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to weigh out all the decisions right now and think about it. Is it really good for me? Because there's going to be pressures. There's going to be, so many things on your mind, so many things around you. You're not going to be able to make a clear decision at that moment. So you need to gain the knowledge before, and you need to make the choice before it even comes up. And I think that's what financial independence is gaining the knowledge about financial issues, doing the research and getting the motivation to become financially independent. And then when that moment happens when you have to be, young people will be ready. Like, you'll be ready, I'll be ready. Because I've already made that choice. I've already learned those skills and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for that day. And I just hope that I've given some people at least some things, or at least an ability to, at least a motivation to start learning about it, or to start becoming independent about it. I just really want to thank everyone. This is my last video, and I just really had a great experience as a result of RBC p2p. I really enjoyed the blogging. I really enjoyed, meeting with the team. I really enjoyed everything about it. I loved hearing the comments. I loved just being part of this whole thing. And I just want to thank everybody that read my articles and watched my videos. I want to thank everyone that supported me, or gave me advice, or criticized me, or any of that, because all of it was this huge gift to me, this huge learning opportunity that I was just so lucky to be part of. And I just really want to thank everyone for that. And I hope that you guys got something out of it too, because that was the point of it. So, thanks. Thanks for everything.